Sewing for the soul. 50 reflective facts. 1. Can you imagine sewing being part of human survival? The oldest needle was found in a Siberian cave, over 50,000 years old. 2. Sewing came before weaving. Our ancestors stitched hides with bone and sinew. 3. Do you feel connected to ancient traditions when you sew? 4. The first sewing machine, Charles Frederick Wiesenthal, 1755. 5. How do you think sewing changed when machines entered the scene? 6. Elias Howe patented the practical sewing machine in 1846. It revolutionized the craft. 7. What's a tool that transformed your sewing journey? 8. How has technology helped you sew more freely? 9. Isaac Singer made sewing machines a household item, from factory to family. 10 notions are the tiny heroes: buttons, zippers, snaps, threads. What's your favorite notion, and why? 11 shorter stitches equals stronger seams, but harder to unpick. Do you sew for strength, for beauty, or both? 12. The lock stitch is the most common stitch worldwide. Have you ever sewn something that locked in a memory? 13. Tailor's chalk isn't chalk, it's wax or clay-based. What unexpected tool do you love using? There are 100 plus types of fabric, from chiffon to canvas. What fabric do you dream of mastering? 15. Fabric's bias, the 45-degree angle, is the stretchiest part. How do you cut for flexibility and flow? 16 French seams hide raw edges, elegance inside and out. Do your stitches feel like a hidden signature? 17 selvage edges don't fray. They're built for strength. Do you notice the strength in your own seams? 18. A serger trims and finishes in one swoop. What tool changed your sewing game forever? 19A walking foot keeps layers even, a quilting essential. Have you ever sewn something that made you say, wow? 20 seam rippers are often misused. Pull less, slice more. What sewing mistake taught you the most? 21 cotton thread on polyester. It weakens over time. How do you match materials for lasting results? 22 twin needles create perfect double rows. Do you like symmetry or creative chaos in your sewing? 23. A darning foot lets you paint with stitches. Have you ever embroidered a memory? 24 zippers were once called class blockers. What vintage sewing word would you bring back? 25 modern machines have over 300 moving parts. How well do you know your machine's quirks? 26. Quilting began as a way to recycle scraps during hard times. Has sewing helped you through a tough season? 27. Some machines can sew over 1,500 stitches a minute. Do you prefer fast sewing or slow in tension? 28 chain stitch was one of the first embroidery techniques. Do you sew to decorate or to document? 29 thimbles have protected fingers for over 2,000 years. What's the oldest tool in your sewing kit? 30 dress forms help you fit garments without constant try-ons. How do you make your garments fit just right? 31. The loop on thread spools? A guide, not decoration. Ever found a hidden trick in a tool? 32. Most commercial patterns use a 5/8 inch seam allowance. Do you follow sewing rules or write your own? 33. Interfacing gives collars and cuffs structure. Where in life do you need extra support? 34 rotary cutters slice faster than scissors. What sewing hack changed how you work? 35 top stitching strengthens seams and adds polish. Where do your stitches show your style? 36 feed dogs guide the fabric, like steady hands. Who or what helps guide your craft? 37. You can sew with invisible thread, great for delicate hems. When do you want your work seen or hidden? 38 directional sewing reduces distortion on stretchy fabrics. How do you stay on course? 39 basting stitches hold things together before final sewing. Who holds you steady when life's still being stitched? 40 pleats and gathers shape fabric, and stories. What detail in your life adds the most texture? Inhard 41. Bias tape curves beautifully, a hidden helper. Who in your life helps smooth the edges? 42. Some fabrics whisper, others shout. What does your favorite fabric say about you? 43 needles come in all shapes and strengths. What type of needle are you in life? Sharp, flexible, or bold? 44 sewing joins not just fabric, but generations. Who passed the skill down to you? 45 sewing is a form of mindfulness. Has a quiet sewing session ever calmed your soul? 46. Invisible mending is a form of love. What's something you've quietly repaired for someone else? 47. Even the best stitches start with threading the needle. What step starts your creative process? 48. Every fabric has grain, the direction it wants to go. 49. A finished hem means you're ready to show it. What creation are you proud to reveal? 50 sewing teaches patience, detail, and love. What has sewing taught you about yourself? Which question made you pause and really reflect? Share your story or tag someone who passed down the gift of sewing to you. Comment, tag, and share, because your stitch could inspire someone else's first thread. Follow @Zenobia Sewing for more soulful sewing stories, mindful reflections, and handmade legacy. Every detail stitched with love.